Welcome to the following presentation of the Dozen Trivia by Barstool Sports.
Is it Crime Dog, Fred McGriff?
Jesus, how in the hell?
The winners of the Dozen
Yes!
Trivia tournament, Big Screaming Hunters.
The movie's called Get.
The Dozen, that is correct. 14-13.
Bengals with Chick-fil-A.
Champions of the Dozen. Champions of the Dozen.
All right, it's the Dozen. Match 10 of Season 5 of the Dozen. And we have a rematch from last year, kind of. Full rosters for this matchup for the first time. Two great friends going to battle, Kirk and Riggs, for the first time. As we have Foreplay in their first match of the season against Team Minihane, looking for a rebound after their last match. All right, week that was in the Dozen. Player of the week. I mean, come on. Brandon Walker. Greatest performance in the history of the Dozen. 17.67 points in the experts' record-setting victory. Hit 11 out of 12 categories. Crazy. League record 6 steals in the victory as well. No one's ever stolen that many in a match. Brandon Walker, player of the week. Rankings, not a ton of changes in the rankings, but we do see the grinders are added. That's right, a 16 team in the rankings. Booze Pony still number 1. Followed by experts, Frankie, Uptown Balls, ZD, Yak, Charity Case, up to 7 after all that drama. They jump up from 11 to 7. Riders at 8, Chicago at 9, Minihane at 10, XYZ at 11, Macrodosing 10, Mostly Sports 13, Foreplay 14, Ice Dogs 15. And as I mentioned, the Grinders, their first match coming up this week. And that match will be on Thursday. This match right now, Foreplay Team Minihane. And then on Thursday, it's Grinders against ZD. John Gruden's first match going up against Dave. And then Sunday night for number 1, Uptown Balls, Hannah Montoya, Glennie, Tommy against the Booze Ponies, Will Compton, Dana in fights. Could it be Will's last match with the Ponies? All right, after some housekeeping from the week that was in the Dozen, great week ahead. Got John Gruden debuting in the Dozen this week. Very curious how that's going to go. Horrible first matchup for them having to go up against Dave and the Champs. Also have potentially Will Compton's last match on Sunday night against Uptown Balls for the number 1 spot. But Kirk, what are the vibes? Klemmer sounded nervous this morning when he was on your show.
I think the vibes are pretty good. I don't want to speak for Robbie, but after the loss, which was bad, and I take responsibility as, the leader of this team, I think we're okay. This is a test. There's a hell of a team we're playing. If we can win this game today, I'll feel better. But I'll tell you what, I have like 15 seed against 2 seed upset. There's some magic coming from Foreplay right now. I don't like a lot. Very friendly before the match. Robbie and Frankie are talking. Riggs and I think we're getting lulled in here a little bit by these guys.
That is weird. That's the most pre-match you've talked to the opposing team maybe ever.
I think I said 3 sentences.
like
I
one word.
Question. So yeah.
You instigated the conversation. That was shocking. Actually, kind of threw us off.
How does that make you Foreplay, guys? He just said there's some magic brewing
in my life outside of the game.
I've never seen that move out of Kirk. That was.
Is that true? Is there magic brewing on the Foreplay side right now?
it's a tough matchup, Jeff. There's no denying it. We're slowly losing our brain cells over here in Foreplay. I feel like we do the Dozen every day in the car. We have some good turnouts from some of the guys. I mean, they're not all here. I know us 3 are probably the weakest of the 3 of the guys that we travel with in terms of trivia knowledge, but we're excited for the challenge. Listen, it's do we usually call Kirk for like golf trivia that we don't know the answer to? Yes.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes.
Who is the best non-member on this team on Foreplay? Who's the best trivia guy that you guys travel with?
We're kind of learning that Beef knows a lot.
Dude,
and
Beef
was throwing
knows
his hat
so much
in the ring. I know. It's pretty much everyone on the Foreplay team that's not on this team.
Kyle Timms, Brendan Jones, and Beef would be just an outrageously good team.
Yeah.
That we represent Foreplay when they all know actual stuff that we don't know. So that's tough.
Well, first match of the year for you guys. 0-0-0. Team Minihane trying to come off that. I'm not going to say it was a fluke, but definitely, I mean, a billion things broke the wrong way, essentially.
Yeah, it wasn't good. When you lose to Kevin Clancy in something,
you can still hear Kevin celebrating in New York 2 weeks later.
Biggest moment of his life. So I mean, I think we're going to be okay. I think we'll find out. We will find out.
All right, here we go. 24 questions.
All right, boys.
As always,
Good luck.
24 questions.
Come on, fellas.
12 rounds of trivia, 25th being the bonus round. We have the written bonus round tonight. By the way, people have asked us, we will be bringing the traditional bonus round back soon. We obviously, if you can tell if you're watching, we have a whole new interface for how we do this. Makes it easier for everybody, but we don't have the old bonus round yet. It will be returning, don't worry. But we have the bonus round in the middle where 2 points, 3 lifelines, double up any category you want, presented by a Roxon. We also have double sip, presented by New Amsterdam Vodka, and your Call a Friend, presented by Body Armor. First up every round will be Foreplay, Riggs, final answer person, followed by Team Minihane every round. Going second, Kirk, final answer person. First category is going to be the National Football League. The National Football League. Does anyone want to double the NFL?
No.
No.
Nope.
Never know. Have to ask. It's always some surprises, maybe early on.
Appreciate the question. Yeah, thanks.
Here we go. This is going to be for Foreplay. 35 seconds on the clock when I'm done reading the question. Michael Vick's final NFL start came with what AFC North team in 2015?
Trent.
I want to say, I think he was a Steeler at the end.
That's correct. Because, I feel like I always see that Photoshop picture of him where they turn him white. Do you see that one?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think we got to go with that. That's our instinct.
Is that like a Madden picture that I'm seeing?
I see. My gut reaction was Steelers, and I think we go with that.
I love that, Trent.
We're going to say the Steelers. Final answer.
1-0, first of the year. I get it right. It is that picture is from an ESPN magazine article. That was what if Michael Vick was white. That was the article.
Might be our first lead in history.
He's in a Steelers jersey in that picture, right?
I think they might be. It's crazy though. Other side. Team Minihane. This is for you. To make it 1-1. Dante Culpepper's final NFL start came with what NFC North team in 2009? 35 seconds.
I don't have a clue.
First thing that came to my mind was Lions.
Lions. I thought the same thing.
Right.
Want to just do it then?
Yeah.
All right. Final answer.
Say it again.
Lions.
1-1.
Nice.
Oh,
Good start. Celebrity mashup. Anyone want a double mashup?
Couple ball knowers.
That is 2 balls.
No.
We can if you want, but yeah.
Let's see if we can fucking get movies one time, Robbie, before we do
it. It's looming. Here we go. Celebrity mashup. This is going to be for
all right, Robbie,
Foreplay. Name the 2 celebrities mashed up in this photo.
Okay. We've got the outside for sure.
I've got it for sure.
Oh, man. Trent, you got anything?
Is that the only name that's coming to me is obviously the outside, but then Mandy Moore in the middle. That's the only person I can maybe see.
I don't know.
Are we allowed to do like the face thing?
Need an answer in?
Oh man, I don't have her.
I don't either, man.
5, 4.
It's better to just withhold so we don't give anything
2.
up.
I mean, I think they're definitely going to know it.
1.
Just
Other side.
I think that's right, Robbie. No, or
It's
no?
an unreal withhold. That's correct.
Yeah, it's Jason Alexander, right? Am I right, Robbie? No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
100%.
Well, we should have just guessed it. Which is crazy.
Yeah, you should have guessed that. That's tough.
Oh my god.
All right, we gotta do is we gotta put guesses forward.
Yeah, that was
I think are we able to switch the? Can we switch the final picker for our team? Not to like start like a start.
Why didn't
but,
you?
like this is the second year that we have he doesn't say anything.
Why did you guess it?
That was crazy.
Well, I literally said out loud 5 seconds before, do we want to withhold or give up the information? And people didn't say anything.
He said Mandy Moore
He
already.
said it out loud.
It's a good poll too. My heart dropped when Trent said it.
Me too. Yeah.
That's a very
That was a mistake.
Everyone knew it was Costanza. We were looking at him, and then we were trying to figure out the middle. And it's like you say a name, it's like just throw it out there.
Did you know it was
man.
Jason Alexander, Riggs?
That's my. Yeah, I knew it was Jason Alexander.
You can't do that. You didn't say it. I don't know.
I was a mistake. We're not.
Are you sticking? Are you sticking with Riggs? There was a call there.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, sometimes Trent just throws the names out.
We can change that. That's fine. I have no issue with that.
Frankie, I think we changed. Frankie, you're final answer guy now.
No, Trent. Trent. I think it's Trent. Your gut
Your gut make a final decision.
Trent's gut is right like 90% of the time. Trent. It's got to be Trent. He always throws names out.
I'm happy to go with Trent. Are we allowed to change mid-game?
Yeah, you can start to the person for them. Trent, you're the final answer person.
Thank you, Kirk. I
start
appreciate decisiveness.
How about we went from the first round, we got the answer, we're all buzzing. The second round, we changed our entire team.
Foreplay will always give you one moment that you've never seen, and it's either the most amazing thing or the worst thing ever. Guaranteed.
I'm telling you, there's still magic in the air. I'm telling you.
Mandy Moore.
That was good, Trent. That was good.
Other side to make it 3-1. Name the two celebrities.
Walken and Saoirse Ronan.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, final answer.
Saoirse Ronan.
All right, we're going to get by it.
Boy, Robbie.
3-1.
Trent just throws these names out that are fucking...
He's got good instinct.
That is a weird decision, Jeff, of deciding to go with that answer and as opposed to withholding it for the other team once it was out there.
I'm standing in awe of that decision making. That's really something to watch.
There is a stat.
Conservative play right there.
There was a stat we're throwing out there in all like the negatives from the loss. You guys did hit matchup last time. This time, you guys, Team Minihane was the worst matchup in the history of the league. That is now 2-0.
Terrible. I'm
3-0.
the first one. Good job, Robbie.
3-0.
Thank you.
All right, other side. NBA.
I still don't even know who that woman is right there.
Great actors. Should have an Oscar ready. Here we go. This is for Foreplay. NBA. This guard was top 5 in total three-pointers made from 2000 through 2009 while playing for an East team and the Dallas Mavericks. 35 seconds.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Is this your era of basketball right here, Trent?
Can't think of anybody on those.
Robbie.
This guard.
Robbie looks cocky.
Mavs.
The all-time if Robbie knew this.
I don't.
Need an answer, a lifeline in 5?
Like Vince Carter. Did he play for the Mavs?
3?
What about like
2?
Jason Terry? Final answer.
That is correct.
Wow. Right.
Captain Trent.
Do you see what I'm saying? When it comes to the end of the end of the buzzer, he's throwing out winners.
They're going to be the best team ever. There's nothing wrong with them.
Nothing against Riggs because I can't do it either. It's Trent, dude. It's Trent.
I'll say having an answer is a huge advantage. It's been a big, that's massive.
Damn it, I knew that one. Good job, Trent.
Other side. Make it 4-2.
Trent. Come on.
This forward was top 5 in total three-pointers made from 2000 through 2009 while playing for a West team and the Orlando Magic.
Is it Lewis?
Supersonics and Magic, right?
I think so. That was about the same thing. Yeah. You okay with that, Robbie?
Totally.
All right, final answer.
Say one more time. Sorry.
Shard Lewis?
4-2. Just had to make sure.
Nice.
7-2. That is correct. Muse.
Wow.
Tough doubler, but it is what it is.
Cupid's chokehold, the other side.
The boy.
King of music.
Snacks and candy.
Okay.
This is Foreplay. Make it 7-3. A Hostess snowball consists of marshmallow, chocolate cake, cream, and what major fourth ingredient?
That's coconut, right?
That sounds right. That was my gut.
I trust
I'm not
you,
a big Hostess
Trent.
snowball guy. I think if there's one guy in the room.
I really felt like you were very comfortable with that,
What does
Trent.
that mean, Frankie?
I know.
I think it's probably. I think we could call beef.
I'm pretty sure it's coconut.
Coconut was like my first. When I read it, I thought coconut because it seems like the most logical ingredient that would be missing.
We're gonna go.
Yeah,
coconut. Final answer.
7-3. That's correct.
Yeah.
Other side to make it 8-3.
Smooth.
Very similar question.
3 for Trent.
A Reese's Take 5 bar consists of chocolate, peanuts, peanut butter, caramel, and what major fifth ingredient?
I've never had one of these.
I'm not a snacks and candy guy. Robbie?
I'm not a Reese's guy.
I mean,
typically, I'm not a peanut butter guy.
You try calling Eddie.
Say.
I mean, Eddie would know this, right?
He would have to.
We want to do that?
Do we want to? Yeah.
I mean, we might as well at this point, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, they're going to make their call
Robbie?
a friend.
Rob, you want to do it?
Should I call Eddie or Clem? I don't know who's around right now.
Your call.
Presented by Body Armor Flash. It's a big one. The co-host already.
I feel like Clem might be more likely to pick up for me.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's go for it.
Body Armor Flash IV provides the rehydration your body needs, whether you're feeling under the weather, just had an intense workout, recovering from a long weekend. Body Armor Flash IV helps bring you back. Clem and Eddie, defending champs. Calling Clem, though.
Hello. What's up? I got you on the dozen. You're our phone a friend. A Reese's Take 5 bar consists of chocolate, peanuts, peanut butter, caramel, and what major fifth ingredient?
Take 5.
Is that pretzel? Could it be pretzel?
Yes, pretzel. It's pretzel.
Okay. Thank you.
Final
Pretzel.
answer.
Let me hear the ding.
That is
Ding.
correct. And once when Robbie read it again, I think he made it.
When I read it again, that did come to me. That's
Good
on
play.
me. I'm
That's
sorry.
a good play by us. Good job.
You said it earlier, so I'm going to ask: do you want to double movies? That's the next round.
We are going to double movies.
Okay, movies will be doubled up, presented by a Roxxon. This first one though is for Foreplay to make it 8-4. To make it 8-4. Winning the SAG Award for Most Outstanding Cast, this 2012 film featured Ben Affleck, Alan Arkin, and Bryan Cranston. 35 seconds.
Was that? Was Cranston in Argo?
Oh, yeah. He was like working in the office, wasn't he? Was he? Like,
Was he? I actually don't remember him, but if he wasn't, I think it's Argo.
Yeah, that makes sense, Trent, because I think he was like on the government side of it. He definitely wasn't one of the people that he was like rescuing.
No.
I don't think. I'm struggling to think of who Alan Arkin is. I think I'm thinking of like Aaron Sorkin.
No,
He's an older actor, Alan Arkin.
I think you go with Argos. You've been on it.
5.
Argo, final answer.
That is correct. 8-4.
Nice job.
Trent Ryan.
Good pull.
Other side to make it 10-4 going into the bonus round.
Great performance out of you.
Winning the SAG Award for Most Outstanding Cast, this 2013 film featured Christian Bale, Amy Adams, and Louis C.K.
Go ahead.
I think it's American Hustle.
It is, right, Robbie? We all agree on that?
I do agree on that.
We all
Should
agree.
we think
Everyone
about
agrees.
it so we don't make another mistake?
Yes, that is
No, I do think it's American
David
Hustle.
O. Russell film, correct? Everyone agrees. Final answer, American Hustle, right?
That was the slowest you've ever answered a movie question. That is correct. 10-4. That was 2 weeks of redemption sitting there. I feel
We needed
like.
that.
was
We took our time on that one, yeah. Good job, guys. Good teamwork.
10-4. 6-point lead going into a pivotal bonus. Hey, 6-point game. Had the double stolen. We can make it 10-6. And it's a round that Foreplay's pretty darn good at. It is bonus round time presented by New Amsterdam Vodka.
Time to make the donuts.
All right, bonus round time presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. The written bonus round to closest guess battle. Here's how it works. Foreplay will throw someone out there. Team Minihane will counter. They'll go head-to-head in a closest guess battle. This guy brought up last time. This is not the live show version of it where we did one person at a time. You can help your teammates. Just obviously the other team is going to hear you. Just a heads up. XYZ they did a little help with each other. No one's done it, but it is allowed. So just some housekeeping on that. If you get a dead on, that's worth 2 wins. But whoever is closer gets 1 win. First team to 3 wins wins the bonus round. It's either going to be 12-4 or 10-6. Getting it right's worth 1. Getting it dead on is worth 2. Who do you want to have go first, Trent?
We're going to send our horse out there, Frankie Borelli.
Frankie against who, Kirk?
Let's go, Frankie.
I'll go first.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is for Kirk against Frankie.
You're next, Robbie.
Got it.
Total feature films directed by Michael Bay. Total feature films directed by Michael Bay. Reminder, I said top of the show. Traditional bonus round will be back very soon. Been getting that question a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Pens down in 5.
No help.
4.
We can do that.
3.
We can help.
2. 1. Frankie.
This was I went really low to try and like strategy wise. I went 8.
Ooh,
8.
Yes, I went 12. You might be right, Frankie.
Kirk says 12. The correct answer is 15. It's 1-0.
Nice.
Oh, damn, not bad.
It's not a bad guess. 15 is a lot. But he also
I would not.
I
thought
Transformers
it was too high. I
movies.
thought Frankie might have had on the nose.
So many Transformers movies. Who do you want to have go next, Trent?
I'll go.
Okay. Who do you want to have go next, Kirk?
Robbie's going.
All right, here it is. Here's your question. It's a great question. I got to figure out who sent this to me. Somebody sent this to me. It's a great question. Rounded to the nearest whole number. The number of miles traveled by Barry Bonds from being walked. How many miles did he travel just off of walks?
I don't even know.
Great question. I got to read who sent me this. Hang on. I got to find this.
Think about it.
Kieran Height.
I don't even know how to begin to think about this.
On Twitter,
Robbie,
at Kieran _H8.
First base, right?
Kieran Haight.
Distance?
Which I know that distance.
You know that distance. Okay.
Yep.
Right. So, I mean, how many times did we just tell them?
You're asking for miles, though, right?
20
miles.
We want to help.
Yeah. How many times?
2,000.
Yeah, how many?
2,200? No.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh,
2,200
my
walks,
gosh.
Robbie.
Oh my god.
Give or take.
I like this. This is a new like we haven't had the out loud talking. I like this.
You got to do like 2,200 times 90, and then you got to figure out how many miles are in that.
Right, Robbie?
Yeah, but then it's, oh my god, the division. I can't do the division.
We need triple digits.
No, what I'm saying, miles.
Oh,
yeah, it's in miles. Rounded to the nearest.
Yeah.
Right, but do you know how many feet are in a mile, right, Trent?
I do, yeah.
Okay, all right. Then we're
I don't.
I mean, Riggs doesn't, but yeah, it's good you did.
huge that you knew that.
No, you gotta do the math first. You gotta do 90 times like 2,000, which is
my brain is spinning.
The toughest question ever in the game.
This is shout out. By the way, Big Ed finally asked a question. He's like, "Can we just say stuff out loud?" I'm like, "Yeah, if you want to, the other team will hear it." But I like this. I'll give you another 10 seconds.
Big Ev.
Well, 2,000 times 9.
Former teammate, former Team Minihane member.
180,000.
Along with half the other company.
Bro.
Need an answer in 5.
So wrong.
This is a nightmare. This is gonna be a worst guess in the history of the show.
I think it's around triple digits. I think it's like low triple digits.
Trent.
147.
147. Robbie.
11 miles.
11 miles.
It can't be 11 miles. It can't be.
The correct answer is 44 miles. It's 2-0.
I was right on the money where I wanted to be.
You're a quarter of the way there.
Shout out to that guy, Kieran Haight on Twitter. If you send me a good
dude, he trying to do 22,000 times 90 or 2,200 times 90 was not a good look for me.
And then dividing. God.
I like that so much. We did a Bonds question on Sunday, and I was like, I'd rather run Bonds back. All right, Klemmer against Riggs to stay alive for Foreplay. Here we go. Here's your question. Worldwide box office total for the 2013 film Spring Breakers. 2013 film Spring Breakers starring James Franco.
I would think nothing internationally.
Wow.
You know, I mean, essentially.
Yeah.
I think, Chris, I would say it made like probably 480 million domestically. 460, probably 460, I think.
Spring Breakers. I'm not listening to that moron up there.
What are you talking? They give me $2 billion, I think. Spring Breakers 2 made 600 million. So yeah.
Riggs is going to reveal first in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I said 39 million.
I like that number.
You might
9
have it. Go ahead.
million.
I said 42 million.
You better not lose a movie. Oh,
Wow.
42 million.
Come on.
What did you just say, Kirk?
Huh?
Yeah.
What did you just say to Clark?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
The correct answer is 31 million. Foreplay gets it 2-1.
Boy, Riggs.
A theater near me.
Trent,
baby.
you take this one.
That was actually the best thing is that was a great guess from Klemmer too. That's a fantastic guess. Too.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna start crying. Like
that's
Riggs.
nice.
All right, next up, who do you want to have go, Kirk? 2-1.
Up with that.
We're going to ride Klemmer here.
Klemmer against who?
Okay,
Trent.
Robbie?
I'll do it.
I'm totally fine with that.
Klemmer against Trent.
Trent's the hot hand.
A simple trend. Here we go. This guy.
147 miles. That one hurt.
The year World of Warcraft was released. The year World of Warcraft was released. If Foreplay gets it dead on, they win the bonus round.
I have an idea of around when it could have been.
Team Minihane, if you get it any way, shape, or form, Klemmer, you guys win.
What
you got?
Need an answer in? 5.
Yeah. You got it, Trent.
4, 3, 2, 1. Trent, reveal.
1988.
1988. Klemmer.
2001.
2001. The correct answer is redemption for Klemmer. 2004. That is the bonus round victory for Team Minihane. That is
Good teamwork there, guys. Good job.
a 12-4
Tough question, man.
We got a point there. Good job.
88.
Sorry, I'm too much of a cool jock that I don't know the answer to that.
I would have said 95. We would have lost anyway.
Here we go. Next up, 8-point lead. It's going to be golf.
Oh, Jesus. Why would you do this to us?
Team Minihane, you have your double sip.
Tough.
Foreplay is your double sip and call a friend.
I'll tell you what. If you want, I am willing to be a phone a friend for you guys. That's serious. You need me, I'll do it.
We need it. Dude.
Here we go. It's for Foreplay.
That would be incredible,
You get this one on your own.
2 Asian golfers won the Players in the 2010s. Kim Si-woo in 2017, and this golfer in a 2011 playoff over David Toms.
I believe that was KJ Choi, fellas. I want to say that was KJ.
Lock
Choi.
it in.
Final.
You got it.
12-5. They didn't need it. Didn't need it.
Go, Riggsy.
Go.
Okay.
There you go.
Other side.
Go, baby.
Bounce back. Bounce
Make it
back.
13-5. The 2000s started with this American winning his second Players Championship a whopping 17 years after his first. That'd be 2000 Players Championship.
Ooh.
He's being a
Right
jerk.
club, Riggs.
He's doing a whole showman thing right here.
I was trying to
It's
think.
ridiculous.
Because, I mean,
He's just doing a. Let's go. Get it over with.
he's doing it. So it would be the 2000. I don't want to.
2000 players.
The
Yep.
last game, I'm taking my time now.
We have our double sip if we need it.
Oh, God.
2000.
Yeah.
Hal Sutton, final answer.
That is correct. Hal Sutton won it 17 years apart. Next category. It's a brand new one. It's called
Is that
Time
Barry
Capsule.
Bonds walks again? Because that sucked.
Yeah, just math. It's called Time Capsule. You're going to get 3 things. Could be a song that came out, an album. It could be an event. It could be a pop culture thing, a birthday, a death. You're going to tell me the year these things all happened.
Okay.
This is for Foreplay first. 8-point lead. 8-point lead with a couple rounds remaining. Here we go. When did these things happen? Elf was released. The 49ers 25-point comeback win over the Giants in the playoffs, wild card round, and Ruben Studdard winning American Idol. What year did those 3 things all
I'm
happen?
pretty sure Elf came out in 2003.
Dude, because I think I was 10 when Ruben Studdard was on American Idol. I very, very clearly remember that. It could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been 2004.
Certainly an option. My brain says 2003.
I used to call into American Idol.
I'd go with your gut. I would say Trent because
5,
2003 final answer.
That is correct.
Huge, Trent.
13-6.
Great work.
You're just
To make it 14-6.
on fire.
Ants was released. Utah made the Final Four, and Sonny Bono passed away.
So
Ants was same year as A Bug's Life because they
Was
were
that
like
98?
sister movies.
was that 98? Was that?
I'm thinking 98, 99.
later.
And we have our
Really?
double sip if we wanted to
99?
use it here.
99.
Yeah, we might. One sec. Yeah, I think we probably will. So
It was the same year that William Kennedy Smith died in a ski accident. They both died.
okay,
Does that help
relax. No, it doesn't. Relax.
All right. That's a pretty good hit.
You love bringing up William Kennedy Smith dying in the ski accident. I don't know why.
I do?
Yeah, it's one of your big bits. Hold on for a second. So Utah was in the championship game, right?
I don't know.
You think 97 is too early, though, right, guys? Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
I
so you think it's 98?
Can't be in a ski accident.
All right, so we're
Right.
going to double sip, Jeff.
Okay, double sip presented by
Yeah.
New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka
Those
Barstool
are 2
Sports.
years,
Find
you
your
think?
wins with New Amsterdam Vodka. Sorry, first guess.
Sorry, Jeff. Are those the 2 years we're thinking, Robbie?
98 and 99, I think, yeah.
98, which I think is right.
1998.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
That's fine.
That's
No,
my
I'm
fault. I
sick.
talked you out of that.
Yeah, William Kennedy Smith.
Well, I think it was the same year, though.
I know, but I knew the. Okay.
I know, but I didn't know you were that confident in the answer.
Okay.
10 points remaining, 8-point lead. Next up is Major League Baseball. This is for Foreplay.
Hell yeah.
This Blue Jays right fielder was an all-star in 2006 and 2007 before getting traded to the White Sox in 2009. You have your call a friend as well as double sip. Team Minihane, you are out of lifelines.
It's not Vernon Wells.
I don't know this.
Um,
You think our guy would know this? Or do you?
damn. I don't know that he'd know this. All-star right fielder Blue Jays traded to the White Sox in 2009. He was on the White Sox when the Yankees won the World Series.
Are we allowed to call Jared Carabas?
Yeah.
We can call him. I think he's at like spring training.
He's in
though,
Florida,
isn't he?
right? Yeah.
You can call another former member of Team Minihane.
I don't know this one.
Beef is a Chicago guy. Would he know? Chicago White Sox?
White Sox.
Need an answer or a
You
lifeline
want me to
in?
try? You want me to try?
Are you gonna call?
Because he's on. Yeah, we're gonna call.
Okay,
You
they're gonna
wanna
call.
Try my guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
He's not gonna know this one though, fellas.
that's
Oh, you
not a
should
good
call
start.
him, yeah.
It's probably not to help out, but that probably means you shouldn't call.
It's a good transcript.
Let's
of
see.
Foreplay
You
right
know
there.
what? We're already losing. I want to see how good he is because he's college basketball,
That's not bad
college
strategy.
basketball, college football guy.
Let's test his
We'll
range
see
here.
if he's got the baseball.
Who is it?
We're in the experimental
My
part of the show.
brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
He's 6-0 on these. Yo, let's go. Ready to rock? This is a baseball question. I know. This Blue Jays right fielder was an all-star in 2006 and 2007 before he got traded to the White Sox in 2009.
Outfielder for the Blue Jays.
07, 06.
Vernon Wells.
I said Vernon Wells, but he didn't go to the White Sox. I think that's that team, though.
Yeah. Was it Jay Bruce?
Oh,
He
maybe.
a Blue Jay? I don't know if he was a Blue Jay.
Well, he went to the. He was on the Reds,
Yeah,
right?
Jay Bruce was a red.
Blue Jays. Batista wasn't there yet.
No, he didn't go to the White
Gotta
Sox.
hang up in
All right, I gotta hang up.
5,
I got
4,
5 seconds.
3,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I knew it. It's a tough
1.
question. It's a tough question. It's on you.
Wanna
10 seconds.
try Vernon Wells?
He didn't go to the White Sox, but go ahead.
Vernon
just
Wells.
say it.
Lyle.
Other side.
I thought we should have gone with no answer. That's what we
Yes, I
usually
think
do.
so, right?
That works. Yeah.
Okay. Final answer. Alex Rios.
That is correct. Alex Rios, 9-point
Never.
lead.
Never would have gotten that.
No.
Alex Rios.
I didn't have Alex Rios in the tank.
No.
This is for the victory. This is for Team Minihane, for the victory. Obviously, we keep playing if it's over. After coming over from Atlanta, this Padres first baseman / left fielder launched 133 homers from 2000 through 2006 and was a 2001 All-Star.
Right? I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Klesko, final answer.
Say full name again. Just
Ryan Klesko, final answer.
That is the victory. First win of the year for Team Minihane. That is correct.
Well played, gentlemen. Well played.
Trent's with anyone other than me there. You know, I dragged the team down this one, fellas. That was a tough showing.
I don't know. I was flawless there. I didn't really.
Niche category time, though. We'll keep on playing. Points matter.
Stay hot, Trent.
Big Bang Theory for Trent.
Yeah.
Bruce, going to Bruce for Team Minihane. First time in forever.
Here we go. Last year.
No, I don't think so at all. Here we go. This is going to be for Foreplay for 2 points. In season 4's the Wildebeest implementation, Sheldon invents a new three-person version of what game?
I believe it's 3-person chess. Final.
16-8, that's correct.
That's a big game, Trent.
Fucking stud, Trent.
Big game.
For Team Minihane, here we go.
Himself in the All-Star game.
He's playing well.
What is the title of this 1987 Bruce Springsteen song? Give me one moment. I'm going to play it. Same thing as usual, Kirk. As I said earlier, you get 5 plays on this. Name this song. All right, here are the lyrics. Meanwhile, in South Texas, in a dirty oil patch, Bobby heard about his son being born and swore he wasn't ever going back.
Spare parts.
Final answer?
Yeah.
18-8. That is correct. Spare parts.
Smitty comes bursting into the room like a Kool-Aid man, just in the back.
TV. This is Foreplay to make it 18-9. Emily Deschanel had the lead role in this long-running network police procedural from 2005 through 2017. 35.
Oh, is that
Blue Bloods?
No, is it Bones?
Bones, that's what that old ass doctor is like walking around all the time.
That's the tagline.
I think that's House. Here.
Oh, that's House. That's House.
We'll be ready for that one when it comes.
You give us a house question,
What's
it's over,
that
Jeff.
long-running network with that old-ass man doctor walking around? Go with Bones, man. You're on fire, dude. This is your all-star bid.
Bones, final answer.
That is correct at 18-9.
This guy's on fire. He's on fire.
Come on, man.
I think we're looking at a career best for.
It's been great
for Trent here. Other side to tie your all-time team high to make it 19-9. Dylan McDermott had the lead role in this Emmy-winning network legal drama from 97 through 2004.
The practice. Final answer.
19-9 going into the final round. Here it is. Geography. This is for Foreplay.
Right?
Yeah.
Name this U.S. state based on the first letters of its 4 most populated cities. C, A, J, N. Now, I just want to make a note. This has been asked for. One of these, it may or may not be a 2-name city, but we're just using the first out of that name. That's a weird question we've gotten before. It's just the first letter, no matter what, one way or the other. Whether there are 2-name cities in here or not. Just letting you know.
Oh, boy.
Jackson.
Wow.
What a question. We've still got our double sip.
Yeah.
Do we?
You do have your double sip presented by Amsterdam Vodka.
Might as well use it.
I mean,
you got any idea?
First thing was Mississippi. But
what is the... Yeah.
Just because I saw J and I said Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay. All right, yeah. If we're gonna
I don't have another. I'm looking at the other ones. Charleston, Ann Arbor. Is it Michigan? Is it South Carolina?
Is it in 5?
Let's start our first guess. Let's start with Mississippi. Final.
Another guess. You have 10 seconds.
Throw one out there. You're on fire, dude. Whatever you say, just say a name.
Let's do New Mexico. Final answer.
That would
Other
have been
side.
iconic.
Any idea, Robbie?
Could it be? I'm thinking either North Carolina or Tennessee.
So Charlotte,
Johnson City, Charlotte, Asheville.
Charlotte. That's
I don't know
Carolina.
how big.
What's the
Asheville
J?
is. I don't know.
I don't
That's
either.
as far as I got.
Yeah, Columbia. J would be
Need an answer in 5,
This is a
4,
tough question.
3.
Well, you can do
2.
North Carolina. You want to say it?
Give it a
1.
shot.
All right, North Carolina.
First miss of the match. Technically, it's a steal. That would be Illinois. That's Chicago and then Aurora.
Oh, wow.
What's the A?
What's the J?
Other side for your first ever 20-point match, Team Minihane. Here it
Oh,
is.
yet.
Same thing. OTNB. 35 seconds. No lifelines.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah. It seems obvious with the state name, though.
Florida, Orlando, Tampa, but there's no Miami.
Yeah, no. Orlando. Well, I saw a stat the other day. Miami is way low in
I
population.
saw that too.
Would the
Playing the
NB?
game or something.
What would the B be? Orlando. What are the other O's? Orlando.
There's no Jacksonville either, though.
All right.
I don't know what the other O's are.
Orlando, Tallahassee,
Or Tampa.
Tampa.
5,
I don't think it's Oklahoma.
4.
It's Oklahoma?
3,
Could be obvious, right?
2.
Too obvious. We'll say Oklahoma.
Final.
Yeah.
29. Final score.
Robbie?
Wow.
That was all wrong.
Where were the
Good job.
cities?
Oklahoma City, Tulsa. I don't know the
Tulsa.
second two. I'm trying to figure them out. I forgot to write them down.
Looks like orange is the
But
number.
that right there is a 20-9 victory. 1-1-0. Kirk, a couple milestones here. It's the second time you guys, your team, I'm not going to say you guys, these are new members. Your team has gone 12 for 12 on your own questions.
Good job, boys.
First time you've hit 20 points, and you have never had anybody on your team ever score more than 6 points in a match. Klemmer just scored 8. Robbie just scored 10.
Oof.
Wow.
I mean, I have.
Never
No.
had ever had anyone score more than 6 points in a match on your team.
How many points did I have out of curiosity?
11.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Fine.
that's-
Always
Trent with 8,
Nice.
career high. 8 points
Trent.
for Trent.
Trent, great job. Robbie, great job. Clemmer, good job.
Great job as well, you guys.
Good game.
Good bounce back for Team Minihane, though. I will say, I mean, look, 20-8, 20-9. There was 3 points given. Not, I don't know if giving away the double, but I think there was a bit of a vibe shift though with Foreplay here.
I was
today.
impressed.
There was like
Trent played real well.
Yeah, that was steps forward. I mean,
might have
I
found
didn't
something.
answer single questions. Trent, that was huge. Like,
Incredible.
if we can just build off of that, we can have better weeks around him. I
Way to
think
go,
that we
Trent.
have
Thanks.
we've got something to look forward to next match because that was nice.
sure you'll be taking on at some point. Coach Gruden, you guys had a video with him. I think I got called out by Yandel again. So we'll have to set that one up as well. Foreplay will be back.
All right.
Team Minihane, you'll be back as well with a win this time. 2 more matches this week. Next up, speaking of Coach Gruden, we have his first match for the Grinders against ZD. It was Chicago, Aurora, Naperville, and something else. And then it was Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Norman, and Broken Arrow. Duh, Norman. Makes sense. and then
Arrow.
Sunday, for number 1, it's Uptown Balls against the Booze Ponies in what could be the final match for Wilcom that we still don't know. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Amsterdam Vodka and a Roxon, as well as Body Armor. I'm Jeff D. Lowe. We will talk to you next time.